Samuelson scores 33 as UConn beats Duquesne 104-52. Toronto, App. Katie Lou Samuelson scored a season-high 33 points. Kia Nurse had 24 and number 1 UConn posted its biggest victory of the season, routing Duquesne 104-52 on Friday. Samuelson made 8 of 9 three-point attempts, including 7 straight in the second and third quarters before taking the rest of the night off. Chassidy Omogrosso scored 15 points and Libby Bazelak had 14 for Duquesne, 10-3, which had won 8 in a row. The game was a homecoming of sorts for Nurse. The senior forward from Hamilton, Ontario, some 40 miles west of Toronto, received a rousing ovation from the sellout crowd when she was introduced as UConn's final starter, and another when she checked out with 3:24 remaining and her team leading 98-50. Nurse finished with 5 rebounds and 2 assists. She was 9 for 11 from the field. A smiling Nurse stood near center court and waved to the crowd following the final buzzer. Nafeza Collier scored 15 points and Gabby Williams had 12 for the Huskies, who eclipsed the 45-point margin of victory they recorded in an 82-47 win over California on November 17. 3 days after beating Oklahoma to give coach Gino Auriemma his 1,000th career victory, the Huskies, 10-0, won for the 101st time in 102 games. Samuelson scored 14 points in the second quarter, making all 3 of her three-point attempts, while Nurse had 9. The Huskies led 54-22 at halftime. UConn led 83-42 heading to the fourth. Special guest Toronto Raptors coach Dwayne Casey attended the game with his family. Tipianis Duquesne. The Dukes had not lost since an 81-77 defeat at East Tennessee State on November 19. Duquesne has 2 Canadian players. Guard Libby Bazelak is also from Hamilton, Ontario, while guard Danny Pierce-Sampson is from St. Bruno, Quebec. UConn, Williams and Crystal Dangerfield each had 6 assists. Collier and Williams led the Huskies with 8 rebounds apiece. Up next Duquesne. The Dukes return home to host UMass on December 31. UConn, the Huskies face Memphis in Hartford on December 31.